I think that's the only thing where I can be myself.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel that I'm carefree. I don't worry about a lot of things that comes in my life or goes out in and out.
Mm.
So that's the only time when I can be myself and just enjoy the nature. I think I have traveled. Luckily, I have been getting a chance to travel a lot during my life
Mm.
till now, and I hope I'll get that too in future.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I really enjoy that. Be it solo traveling, be it with my friends, be it with my family, all I need is a good company
Mm-hmm.
and any place, literally any place.
Same for us.
I think if you remember, like
Mm-hmm.
we went to Kiama, I remember by train, you, me, and one of our friends,
Yeah.
long time
Long
back.
time.
I think it was a very memorable one. I
That
mean,
was
it
one
was
of the
really
first trips that I ever did in Sydney, actually, like a long distance trip somewhere, That was the first.
yeah. I think yeah, during that, like that was a student life and
Mm-hmm.
facing, trying to manage trying to get a balance between your uni, your work, and also your passion to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Quite difficult, but somewhere I tried to manage it in between. And yeah, I traveled to New Zealand in 2019.
I need to be
Um,
there. I haven't been there yet.
it was a very, at that time it was a very expensive trip, but
Mm-hmm.
now when I look back, I think it was really worth it.
It's always worth it, man. I mean, people hesitate a lot to spend a lot in, like, again, it's personal choices, but I would spend anything for traveling. Like, right now, I'm really broke. I'm really very broke because I travel. I spend so much money in, like, adventure sports and stuff. But yeah, I think it's worth it at the end of the day. Again, as I said, it depends on people's, like, view of life, how they want to live and everything. But traveling somehow, helps you go and connect with nature, helps you get out of your regular routine, so it's always fun, like it's always
It's
nice.
kind of a charger. You charge yourself.
Exactly. It's
So like
way.
I still remember like in 2018, when I came to Australia in 2018 Feb,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like missing my family, and it was a very hard time,
Mm-hmm.
of course, but I went back the same year to Nepal, and
Mm.
luckily I went. After that, I never got a chance to go back.
Yeah.
So yeah, so even that 2 weeks period, it was a charge up, and I think from that time, I think I'm still holding with that charge,
Mm-hmm.
with my family, or I'm still holding the same energy, just remembering that memories I made.
Mm.
So that kind of gives me energy, I guess.
It
Yeah.
does. It does.
Yeah.
It's always like joyful to actually either look back at the photos or just remember, like, oh shit, we did this. Oh yeah, it was like that. It's always fun,
I,
It's joyful to have that, to do that. And
yeah.
especially, I don't know, coming out here, it had somehow just opened up that, like opportunity. Or it's like not that hard to earn certain money and save it and just go out. And it's much easier out here. I was just having this chat with my mom yesterday where I was like, I had always been like a kind of a guy who wants to go out and do things. And right now I'm in a position that I can actually do that. So I wouldn't miss that out, man. I'm going to do that more.
Exactly. That freedom, it's very precious,
It
actually.
is. And not only
Honestly.
freedom, it's like with the freedom you have, like those resources or those opportunities out here, like just think about it. Going back home, like if you wanted to travel to New Zealand, how much would it cost? How much would it take
Exactly.
for you to earn that and go there and do that,
Exactly.
It's much
The
easier out
process,
here.
the visa process to the travel, it's gonna cost a lot. That's
Exactly.
true.
Exactly, right? So it's like much easier for us out here, and I just want to utilize this opportunity. Like my plan was actually to go to a new country every year, which hasn't been true because of the COVID.
Yeah.
But no complaints because I have been traveling enough in here already with the domestic travel. So I'm enjoying
I
that.
think Australia is quite big enough to try explore.
It is a very big place to explore. If you like this video, hit subscribe. You can listen to the full podcast in YouTube, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.